I like the.
Patchouli Doujins are very entertaining, though. I will say that.
This isn't the exact post-game dungeon we're going to be going in, but the layout is pretty similar.
Yep, it seems pretty familiar. I do love lighting in here. It's really good. Shit. Nice ambiance.
I like that there are actually bugs surrounding the light.
If you look closely, though, like, go down a little bit. You see that shadow? I know you see that shadow.
Yeah, they really are moths.
Yep.
What's the plural of moths?
I don't think there's... I think it's just moths. Oh, fucking god, how many books do you need, lady?
What skill did I just get?
I don't know, I didn't catch that.
Silver Rain.
Silver Rain.
Yeah, that's one of the ones we're going to be keeping.
Holy shit!
Yeah, we're keeping that.
Knives from fucking everywhere.
This is one of the ones we're going to be using throughout the entire game. Pretty much right up until we get something significantly better at the end. This is going to stay with us for a long while.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense considering it is 3 for consumption, but it's still like knives everywhere at once.
See, this is why it's better than the other one. Is that it has the great speed of the attack we're using primarily, but it has the actual range of that other attack we opted to ignore.
Yeah. Hey, after we complete this dungeon, you want to go take a quick break?
Yeah, I can use a drink.
We're coming upon an hour 47. Actually, we are on an hour 47 minutes of recording.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah. That's really felt like it. It felt like maybe 45 minutes.
These games go by pretty quick, actually.
Yeah. Well, besides when we were stuck in that giant boss fight, which might be its own part of this rain, honestly. Was that an invisible wall we were just hitting there? It looked like it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's some weird fucking collision detection. Okay. Also, I'm not gonna lie, when you were in that boss's vortex, when she was doing that super attack, with the way you were walking, I honestly thought you had a slow walk button, like how you're able to slow yourself down in Touhou games.
Yeah,
which is convenient.
That'd be interesting, but I don't think it would really work.
It wouldn't serve much purpose here.
Not with the vortex effect. No.
No.
That would actually be much to your detriment.
No,
you wouldn't be able to dodge the bullets as fast.
I thought the vortex effect was a slow walk button.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in a game like this, I don't imagine you find much use for a slow walk button to begin with, unless you're trying to do like hairpin turns around a whole shitload of projectiles. But what's the point of that?
No, probably not.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the best ones. So long as you're within a good range, you're gonna have this attack is gonna be your best friend.
Yeah. Good health charm. Huh.
It's been a while since I've equipped anything new. On the one hand, plus 39 attack. On the other hand, minus 11 critical.
Yeah, maybe not. Well,
yeah.
Criticals do double damage, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd probably keep the former, yeah.
And as you see, we kind of need criticals.
Yeah, criticals are really fucking good. I mean, considering the sheer hit rate at which you'll be attacking enemies.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't think this is like Generation 3 Pokemon where critical attacks ignore defense buffs.
That was only in Gen 3?
Yeah, in Gen 4, it's either Gen 4 or Gen 5 they nerfed that. Then again, they nerfed a lot of things in Gen 4 or Gen 5, so not too big of a deal, but yeah.
Oh, yes. That reminds me. So TFS just finished up their Nuzlocke for Soul Silver yesterday.
Yeah. And
they were saying something during the credit sequence about how if they were to do any more, they would probably either go for X and Y or Mega Ruby or something.
Yeah.
And one of them was saying that because they have the DS emulator, they could do Black or White or something. And then the guy who edits the videos, who isn't one of the guys that records, actually stopped the video dead. It did like a record scratch, grayscale, and put up a wall of text that said Gen 5 is the worst gen and worst Pokemon games, and you should feel bad. This guy, their editor, Mike, is a guy after my own heart.
Objectively, he's not wrong. I scared some people the other day when I told them I've never played a Gen 1 game before. I started with Gen 2, technically.
Do you count the remakes?
Not really, because we're running with Gen 3 mechanics. I've never played Pokemon Stadium either.
That I'd say you're missing out partially on.
Yeah. I don't know. I've played enough of Coliseum and XD. I don't feel like I'm missing too much, but
I'll say this: play Stadium 1 for the mini games. If you want the actual main battle mode, go for Stadium 2 because in the same vein as Gen 2, once you beat the first round in the Gym Leader Castle mode, then you unlock all the Gen 1 Gym Leaders.
yeah.
You can fight both Silver and Blue. Sadly, no battle atop Mount Silver, though. Anyone else ever find it odd in Gen 2 that there's a character named Silver and a Mount Silver with no connection? It's not just me, right? That always bugged the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Well, I don't find... Well, I don't know. Was your main character actually named Silver?
Not your main character, your rival, the red-haired guy.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually. I didn't really went to the default names before in that game.
You never went with the default?
No, I usually just go with custom names, but I don't remember why. I wasn't one of those guys who named my rival Asshat in the games, just for the record. I had a little bit more creativity as a kid than that. A little bit.
The only time I remember
Actually, okay, I want to share something really fucking funny, actually. Okay, so, I did play Gen 2 first as a kid, Silver, and then I moved on to Fire Red, and Fire Red's still, like, my favorite one. When I started playing Fire Red for the first time, I actually really liked the character Lance in Gen 2, so I named my character Lance. It wasn't until I was going through Gen 3 and I got to the Elite Four that I realized Lance was also in there. I'm like, oh, this is awkward. It's like one of those things where it's those jokes where two people are wearing the same shirt and they're like, well, I guess one of them has to change.
Lance Bass versus Lance Armstrong?
Sure, let's go with one of those.
Armstrong is the biker guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. I know I knew my names.
Who's Lance? Oh, Lance Bass is the lead singer of NSYNC, that's right.
Sephiroth,
yeah. Frephiroth.
Fresheroth. It never gets old.
Nah, not really.
Look at all them frogs.
Frogs!
Damn it.
You were going for a full screen one, weren't you?
I was trying to.
Are there different inputs?
Yeah, your ultimate attack is on R1, your specials are on triangle and circle.
Oh, okay.
Well, what's funny though is getting back to the name things is the only time I remember actually giving naming a character is the first time I played. I think it was Sapphire. I was playing as the male Brendan, but the first time I didn't give a shit about names, so I was like, I'm just gonna swing through the default names.
Yeah.
I remember two of them specifically. One of them was Terry, and the other one was Seth. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna name my guy Seth. Then.
Call yourself Seth. Man, Seth is somewhere between a ridiculous name and a really cool name. Nowadays, because I've been watching wrestling again, I just immediately just think of Seth Rollins, so that's just me.
Reminds me of this one Family Guy joke where they're trying to get into a vault, and it's like there's like 3 different layers of shit you have to do, and one of them is a question, and one of the questions is, what is the most unattractive male name on Earth? And then Peter just immediately answers with Keith.
Yeah.
and it just opens up immediately.
I could agree with that. No, wait, no. I know what the most unattractive name on the face of the planet is. Doug. I think that's a pretty fucking unattractive male name.
It's really funny though because at work we have this one guy named Doug and he's kind of an idiot.
That's great. I don't know. Whenever I hear your name Doug, I just think of like the most boring name ever. But I have to be careful because I know of Doug Walker.
Yeah, I was about to say that too.
Yeah.
Doug the cartoon.
Doug the cartoon. Yeah.
That was the most boring show on Earth.
I only remember one thing of that fucking... Man, I love how we're fucking Tangent City right now. The only thing I remember of that show was one time when Arthur was like... at like a radio station. Arthur? Doug? Well,
Doug.
Man, I'm getting mixed up now. Doug! That was the show. Doug was at radio station, and he was trying to get tickets to this concert. It was called The Beats. I'm just like, oh, God. In retrospect, I realized how dumb it is. He was trying to guess, like, a question.
One of the girls' names is Honey Mustard.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding.
I feel like dying right now. I'm so glad I never ventured out of Cartoon Network too much as a kid. I just stuck with my Dragon Ball Z, my Ed and Eddie, my Johnny Bravo. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I just stuck to those.
Most people did.
Yeah.
Your cartoon Fridays.
Oh, absolutely. And then they started doing live action shit on Fridays, and that was weird.
I never did end up watching that one show with the lamb or with the sheep or whatever. Lamb in the City. I'd heard about that one, but I'd never actually seen it, so I never knew what the hell it was.
I don't think I even remember that shit.
The cartoon Fridays was mostly Hanna-Barbera stuff. You had your Johnny Bravos, most of your stuff like that. I think no, Courage was not one of those. Courage was a relatively modern show at the time.
Courage was like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Unrelated, but kind of related.
Go ahead.
My only one thinks that SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents should have ended a long fucking time ago.
Dude, the point where I thought Family Odd Parents should have died was in
the movie. I'd go with the movie. They should have ended.
No, there were multiple movies, but there was in 2009 they had this 3-movie special thingy. Each of them was like an hour long. It was this interconnecting thing, and one of the main things was that I think part of it was a time paradox, and I think. And don't quote me on this, but I think they had Vader in there.
I think I know. No, they definitely had Vader in actually a handful of the episodes.
You know, but the Vader was being cartoony because the first most of the time, but this was Vader trying to actually be Vader.
Yeah, no, I remember this distinctly.
Yeah, that was when I think that should have died.
I think it should have died with the TV remote episode. I think that also had Vader in it.
The first Vader episode I remember was the one with the fucking flipping dog toy.
Yeah, I remember that.
My sister used to have one of those.
Oh my god.
My sister got one of those as a present in 2001 or 2 when we were on a summer vacation trip to Miami.
Yeah. I didn't think those were real toys.
No, they were real. That's why all the cartoons that had them said that they were such shitty toys, was because they didn't actually flip.
Oh my god.
They rumbled a little bit and then fell over. The hell is the exit in here?
I'm surprised it's not just at the top there.
Oh, I get it. This is one of those ones where there are multiple separate side rooms.
Oh, okay. No fucking giant map or level layout or tells you the name of these areas. Nope.
The one distinct thing I remember the 2 distinct things I remember about that trip was watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami and Goku fighting Captain Ginyu. The other distinct thing I remember about that trip is that one of my cousins just had a baby, and we were at the time, and we were on a trip to the beach that day, and so we were playing in the sand, and I think I was 6 or 7 at the time, and I accidentally got sand in. I don't think it was in the kid's eye, but it was in the kid's mouth, I think, and the kid was spitting up and not being, and the sand was not treating the kid too kindly, because I think he was only a couple of months old, and his dad got really pissed at me and picked me up and threw me into the sand. Seriously, literally picked me up and threw me 12 feet away.
Jeez.
The guy got really pissed because he thought I was hurting his kid.
Huh.
Despite
also, that enemy just fell off the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. I thought you got a trophy for that.
Glitch the game.
We
win a trophy.
You know what? We need fucking trophies like that.
But yeah, that was a fun experience. You always see the anime or the cartoon trope of the character with their head stuck in the sand and they can't pull it out and they're suffocating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad Bostonian beaches are that have sand so compacted you can't stick your head down it whatsoever.
Tag it. That was fun.
Tag it. Yep. Boston Mac it.
Oh god.
I'm gonna stop there because Bostonian accents get weird with some words. Anyway, you got fucking 7 daggers sitting in your inventory. Actually, it's Sakia. No, that's normal.
Yeah. Some items actually give you extra energy bars.
Huh.
So that's good. It's a trade-off whether or not you want that or the more health.
Yeah. If you can speed up your regeneration, that'd be fucking great.
Yeah, that's one of the things you also get later is skill regenerate.
Notice.
Goes way up. It's at 9 now. I think you can get it to
wait.
high as 15 or 20.
Pause again? It is Patchouli's Chamber of Secrets.
What? Oh my god!
Oh. Okay, then.
Can you stamp the professor guy from Chamber of Secrets? The hack? The one asshole?
Oh, yeah.
The faker?
Maybe. I'll see what we can do.
How you doing?
Can we talk to you?
Having
Do
fun?
you not wish to be communicated with?
You have to press A to Remilia.
Oh.
You have to press A to any character. Just like it. I just like that the characters don't even turn to face you.
Yeah, right.
They don't even have motion tracking. Here she is.
She's awfully chipper about this.
She's pretty happy about the whole thing.
Yeah.
She never really gets all that mad, which is pretty hilarious, actually, because games and fanon would lead you to believe that she's actually a pretty murderous bitch. That will murder someone for just slightly annoying her.
I've seen a lot of the fan depict her as this, yes.
What time is it?
12:45.
Oh, wow. So anyway, Remilia's was stuck down here for a while. She knew about the whole thing with the cave-in and whatnot. She's not all that upset about it. She's like, yeah, I don't care. You've already been handling it so far for the last day or two. You know what? You just go ahead and take care of the whole thing. I don't care.
I'm gonna stay down here and keep sleeping. Actually, I could believe that Remilia is just down here taking a nap. I could buy this as a canon pathway.
You are not gonna believe how dumb it gets in Remilia's story when she's actually going out in broad daylight.
Yeah.
They find a way around that, by the way, and it's pretty dumb.
I mean, well, then again, there is Vampire Hunter D, who even though he's half human, he is able to walk around in daylight for a certain amount of time.
I remember that
before
your
sunlight sickness kicks in.
Your college project thing. You had a video of him walking around in the desert.
Yeah, he can walk around daylight, but for a certain amount of time. Then I just still don't know that much about Helsing. It's actually surprised there's no Helsing games in retrospect. Alucard can walk around daylight, but he prefers not to. I don't know what the extent of that is. Yada yada yada.
The really funny thing about this, though, is if you're playing as Remilia, it's actually Saki who got trapped down here.
Yep. So I can take this as a more canon pathway. Remilia's just fucking around.
Okay. It is the Chamber of Secrets. It has the spiral staircase.
Oh my god, it is.
It's going underground.
Does Patchouli have a cot up there?
No, I don't know what that is. That's not a bed thing, though.
Oh,
she has an
okay.
actual room I've never understood if the basement is in its own separate wing of the basement. If the library is in its own separate wing of the mansion, or if it's its own basement.
How many basements do these guys have? Shit.
At least 22 floors. If this game is anything to go by, at least 22 floors of basement.
Yeah, I can believe that. So I guess we've ruled out Remilia being the cause of this, because she's been in the basement the whole time.
Yeah, huh? Okay, what's going... Okay, so now we're about to go shopping.
Yay!
This also leads us into the item shop, which... Why the hell did it start the thingy up there?
Yeah.
So we're going to save, and when we come back, we're going to go shopping, and we're going to go, I think we're going to go back up the mountain.
Cool. Alright, get us back in a sec, guys.
Bye!
Food time.